Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play Spiritfarer. Joining me is JKLantern.
Freddy Farkas, it existed.
And StarPrincessHLC.
At least it's not another game I'm thinking of.
There's a couple I can think of here that would be,
Yeah, there are a few I could think of here.
I mean, are we talking just Sierra, or are we going beyond the scope of Sierra?
Beyond.
Yeah, I can think of one or two.
Yes.
Rex Nebular.
I mean, that was one of them, but I'm thinking of another one that's probably even worse.
Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, Montreal, not a part of Canada I've been to.
Yeah. I mean, it could be Leisure Suit Larry, which is not beyond, but still, that's pretty bad, especially in the later games.
So a former coworker of mine, we bonded over video games. He knew that Star and I LP'd and streamed. And we had different tastes in games, but we both enjoyed video games. He was a really cool guy. I miss him. But, one day, like, he came in and he's like, "Hey, you play video games, right?" And he had a pretty thick accent, so, like, I didn't always understand what he was saying, or I would have to think for a minute. "Have you ever played Leisure Suit Larry?" I'm like, "Have I ever played? Oh my god." I'm like, yes. It's like, "You should do that for the channel." I'm like,
See, I had a friend who was, and this particular friend was not white, and it comes into play because we played this game back when I was in college, the original one, and you get to the end, and all my friend had to say was, "Of course the end goal is a black girl." Yeah, you may remember when Summer was around, she would allude to her partner being Rose. We don't get to know much about Rose in this game. And Grey Mist Peaks would be next. But for now, we can actually go do these. Because I don't know if you remember, but we ran into the lighthouses that were kind of darkened out.
Mhm.
Our new ability will allow us to light them. Let's see, North Sea Sandwich Walk in Hiroshima. But there's one right there next to that bus stop. Okay. See, I should be going to go help Jackie, but I think I need to have him suffer a bit. He can wait his turn. Yeah, Jackie can suffer.
It's
It's what you get for abandoning your post.
Screw you, Jackie, we're going to Vegas.
Well, we are going to put on the light show.
Engage disco mode. Hadouken!
And at last I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted. You sure we're not doing a LARP instead of D&D?
I mean, it does seem more reasonable, doesn't it? Except we have had to roll checks, so, you know.
So the last time I was talking to my friends Ginny and Tony in person, one of the things they made a point of looking up. Nearest LARP parks to, a certain location, shall we say.
Of course they were.
The one they found can't possibly be the closest one. Like, that's right, because they found the LARP group in Central Park. They found one that does it in Central Park, and they're like, oh, hello. hello. But yeah, they were looking, and like the one they found was like in central Jersey, and I'm like, nah, there's no way in hell that's the closest one. There has to be a closer one than that.
It's,
I refuse to believe if there are like 3 within the OKC metro that you guys go to, there has to. But yeah, they're like, what's the name of that town? Let me do some research real quick.
it's,
So yeah, after we complete those, we will get a chance to collect some more XP potions, which is good. Because I don't remember how we signal that after we get done with this. I'm pretty sure it'll tell us, but I just don't remember. Looked like the cat rolled a die there for a second.
I mean, wouldn't put it past them. It's like, ooh, shiny thing on desk. Must push off.
Uh-huh.
Actually, my my Kickstarter stuff for the Avatar RPG came in, and that actually came with a whole shitload of dice. At least I think it's dice. I haven't opened up that box, but it looks like dice.
Does it sound like dice?
Yeah.
And then watch, it's actually like pie show pieces.
I wish I knew where I put my notes for that campaign idea. I can recreate them easily, but I remember I had written really cool names for some of the NPCs.
Maybe they're in the same drawer as you have the monster cereal boxes, because you didn't want to throw those out.
No, those are currently up on my dresser.
Of course they are.
They're neat! I don't have a problem.
I'm not saying a word.
Maybe you can store your dice in there. Just don't accidentally eat them.
I can't remember if you actually got to finish watching Avatar or not, Sarat.
No, I didn't. I missed, I think, the last 3 sessions.
Okay.
Oh.
I remember you talking about the vague concept you had for the character, and you're like, can this work? And I'm like, that can absolutely 100% work, because there are characters like that in the damn show.
Yep. Oh, door's locked.
Yep.
Does anybody have any skills in lockpicking? Or do we have a barbarian on hand?
There are 2 types of dwarves out there, Axe Dwarf and Hammer Dwarf. Hammer Dwarf comes with its own built-in lockpick system.
I mean, Axe Dwarf probably could work. Dwarf can work too, considering Axe would go against door, which is likely made of wood.
I remember in high school when, like, when the Lord of the Rings movies were coming out and the PS2 games were coming out, But like most of my friends are all about like, yeah, we're the elves, we're badass, or yeah, I'm a badass ranger human, yeah, we're badass. I was the only fucking person in my friend group who was like, when there's trouble, you send in a dwarf.
But can you throw the dwarf?
I have always liked the dwarves better than the elves, and I will die on this hill.
So I wonder if they purposely decided to use the name Tondor because it sounds similar to Gondor.
Probably. I mean, how many Dungeons and Dragons campaigns do you know of that aren't ripped out of some form of media one way or the other?
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even say the Smalls because we make references all the time.
I mean, whenever... God only knows when we're doing this, but whenever I get marshals up and running, I'm ripping off so much shit.
Yes, you are. And my character is a direct ripoff of about 3 things.
Yeah, I was about to say, to be fair, so are you, but...
My character kind of is too, so...
There's one moment that's going to be happening towards the end. I don't know how long it'll take you bastards to get there. I don't know exactly how it'll happen. But, God, I'm excited for it. And it is deliberately ripping off something specific, because it was a scene I really liked in something. I can't wait for your character to meet his big rival. Star has met that character, actually.
Really?
Yes.
Do you know anything about my character, Star?
No, nope. She does not. She knows 0 about your character, but she has in fact met his rival.
To which I ask, and for many reasons, who?
So, when Star was at the D&D session for my birthday, basically as a joke, and sort of an Easter egg, because, like, Star's character mysteriously showed up in the campaign suddenly. I was like, you know, I could have some fun with this. So I brought in a couple of NPCs who were going to be showing up from marshals. And the way I did this was, like, a thing showed up, and I gave each of the characters a coupon for a magic item. And because Star's character isn't sticking around, and any magic item I gave Yuki would not carry over to Raven's campaign, nor should it, unless I talked to him about it beforehand. So basically, what Yuki got was a coupon for 1 free spoiler. And boy, it was a doozy. She knows something about this NPC that none of you do, and it's beautiful. Actually, I have that NPC named in the server, so I can actually just say the name of him. It's the character Rodriguez.
Who? Never heard of him.
Exactly. Rodriguez, yep. But yeah, you guys are gonna have fun when you meet him. All of you are going to be like, why are you like this, Lantern? Why?
And then they're going to meet my character and they go, oh, that's why you're like this.
Your character's the closest thing Marshall's is gonna have to an Okasan.
He's not even going to be that brain dead. He's going to be thinking most of the time.
Yes, he is. Int is one of your... By virtue of what your character is, he needs to have an int score.
I mean, he kind of has to. There's not much choice there.
Mm-hmm.
So he won't be Oko-san, but he will be an agent of chaos.
Yeah.
Even though I don't think it'll be that much chaos, really. Agent of annoyance, maybe?
I also made a... I have found ways to tie in most of the characters to the plot in some way, even if it's very tenuous, looking at your character, specifically. But, Raven's character, like when he was designing him, he was like, there's no way this guy's gonna be plot relevant. And I'm like, oh, but there is now.
I mean, I gave you the way my character becomes plot relevant. If you remember.
I don't, but I'm sure you'll remind me later.
Why my character is doing the things that he's being requested to do.
So, am I allowed to give the viewers, like, sort of the basic gist of the idea behind marshals?
I mean, if you want to, it's your game.
So Galisteian Marshals is going to be another game set in the Shattered Isles, much like Bastard Smalls is. However, it's going to be way the hell off the edge of the map. We're even more in the boonies than the Smalls wind up in. And basically, the party members are now part of the, what did I call them? They're part of the Colonial Marshals. They are the cops for this region. This kind of crazy, wild region out in the sticks. And, some of them may have volunteered. Some of them maybe have joined for their own purposes. Others may be serving, criminal sentences. Shenanigans are going to ensue.
Take a guess which one my character's going to be.
You're gonna have to be dealing with Governor Thaddeus Flonk, Governor of the Free Star Republic of Galisteo.
Flonk, is he a Fox character?
He is absolutely a Fox character.
Okay.
What the hell did I name the other NPCs? The notes for it are in the D&D server. But anyway, that'll be coming. Eventually.
I still have to actually make the character.
Same.
Yeah, you two aren't the only ones, honestly. I know one more person who needs to finish their character. At least one more person.
Nerd!
Like, I'm looking forward to Galisteian Marshals whenever we get around to it. I'm looking forward to potentially doing an Avatar campaign of some sort. One of the characters I'm really excited about, one of the NPCs, because it was basically me looking at a specific episode of Avatar and going, the way they did it was fine. There was nothing inherently wrong with what they did and how they handled it. What if we did it this way instead?
Was the music from the end of Clue playing in your head when you did that?
Surprisingly not.
Ah.
Clue is a great movie.
Yep.
Do you know what movie like Clue I like even better?
Knives Out.
That's not really like Clue.
I figure you would say Murder by Numbers.
Murder by Death, yes.
Okay.
I fucking love that movie. It says a lot about your comedy if Peter Sellers is in your movie and he's being comedic and he is somehow not the funniest thing in your movie.
I got to see that when I visited Lantern.
Yep. I maintain that Truman Capote is the funniest thing in the movie, and that's a high bar because there's a lot of funny shit in that movie. Use your goddamn pronouns!
Okay. With the fires of Tondor lit and Buck's request completed for the time being, this marks a good stopping spot. When we come back, we will be over in Grey Mist Peaks, and we should be ready to see the next bit Lily has waiting for us.
So going to the Misty Mountains, got it.
Something like that.
I may have been thinking it.
The Misty Mountain Hop. Anyway,
Great song.
until then, take care, everyone.
Later.
Lion.